We're back on the air. We're back in Cape Cod. We're at the Kennedy Museum in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to our hosts, co-host, Merrill Lynch Cape Cod, who's helping to sponsor us all week this week before the museum opens up for the season. Our next entrepreneurial guest, and we're going to have a lot of guests this week, piling into the museum, is Brian Parrish of course, Brian Parrish Home Inspection. What an easy way to name a company.
Yes, it is.
It's all about you, right, Brian?
Yep, you want to keep it simple, absolutely.
So tell us about your home inspection business.
Well, I work on my own, based out of the South Shore. I do a bit of traveling, of course, with the business, but for me, it's been a transition. I've worked in construction for many years, and as I get older, this is something I'm looking towards my retirement to do this type of business. So it's quite challenging. There's a lot involved. There's a lot of schooling involved. There's a lot of.
So tell us, how do you get into the home inspection business? What's the background?
You can get online and start some courses. You can look up in Massachusetts. We have a strict licensing requirements. That's basically 125 inspections with a licensed inspector that you have to travel with on your own time. You have to pass a number of courses. There's some national boards that you need to take. So there's a lot involved to become licensed in Massachusetts. So you have to be ready to be persistent and do some legwork to get it.
So do you have to have any particular type of educational background before that? Like being an engineer or?
Not necessarily. I think for me it helped with the construction background. You know, I did a lot of renovations, a lot of different building type of projects, and so that gave me a little transition. But there was so much more involved when I started taking the courses that it can be overwhelming. So I tried to focus on one thing at a time and work my way through the whole process of becoming licensed. So.
Do you have a philosophy about how you like to approach your work?
Yeah, basically I try to keep things simple, just prevent the people with the information that they need to make an informed decision on their purchases. Home inspection is more or less a picture in time. When I go to the property, I can only examine the things that I'm doing today. I can't really predict the future, but I can do an evaluation on different components and give you a synopsis of what might happen down the road. It's different marketing. I do part of the Chamber of Conference in Plymouth. I do some other chamber, the Cape Cod Chamber, the Canal Chamber. There's one in Middleborough, the Cranberry Chamber. So I do some networking with those. I do different events. They have a business expos, different ones throughout the year, and I'll set up a booth there. Also, I talk to a lot of different bankers and lawyers and, of course, real estate people, and I do keep circles of dropping off my literature and introducing myself, and so it's marketing is basically 3/4 of the business aspect, and
I bet you have to get all around.
the inspection is one quarter of it.